Hello everyone and welcome to Monday Mania, where we discuss everything that has happened in the world of triple threat promotions. I am your host, Cassie Willow. With me this week is Reno Phillips and Renee Rossdale. We're discussing events between the 12th of October and the 18th of October this week, but we're switching up the format just a little. We're starting off with triple threat promotions news. The next cross-promotion event will take place in December, hosted by World Championship CAWs. Mai Nagano will be defending her Triple Threat Promotions Women's World Championship against 5 other women. We're awaiting confirmation on Nella's spot based on her promo on PWU last week. On to WCC news, we had World Championship Co-Ws pop on Saturday. Brienne of Mars would face House Macabre in a 2-on-1 Tornado handicap match. Brienne of Mars picking up an incredible win. Mama Samedi would attack her after the match. Our Eye on WCC segment would take us to New Millennium Wrestling as Erica Idle would face Ray Saint. Erica Idle picking up the win. The 4 semi-finalists of the King of the Ring, Gorgon, DJ Wolf, Scourge and Nathan Sanders, would do battle, Scourge picking up the win. Over to Renee Rossdale for Killing Kayfabe.
Hello and welcome to the second edition of Killing Kayfabe with me, Renee Rossdale. We're looking at all the backstage news, rumors, and gossip coming out of World Championship cause from the last week. This week, we start with contract news as we've learnt the sleepy vampire Jiang Shi is headed to WCC Adam. Having debuted on the short-lived WCC Chaos show, Jiang Shi made one appearance on Blockbuster teaming alongside Brienne of Mars in a losing effort against Mia's Problem Solvers. Whether real name Karen Kimura will return to the mythological vampire-based character or re-debut, as something new is yet to be seen, but we wish her good luck on her new endeavor. Meanwhile, in unfortunate injury news, Ray Saint, the younger sister of WCC superstars Jessica and Sarah, is going to miss a month of action following surgery for a hernia. After wrestling for her father's Manitoba-based promotion, New Millennium Wrestling, last weekend, the youngest of the 4 Saint siblings picked up the injury while wrestling Erica Idle. Going 1-1 since debuting in the Canadian League, the injury comes at an unfortunate time in the rookie's development. And finally, with rumors of a second Brutal Bingo on the horizon, WCC are looking across all brands for potential submissions. With the current active roster on Blockbuster and Pop standing at only 40 wrestlers in both the men's and women's divisions, they may need to dig deep, particularly as some of the newer faces have been active less than 6 months. Throughout their history, WCC have had nearly 140 wrestlers appear on all brands, so finding a new gem or a forgotten icon to enter into the Brutal Bingo may not be too tough. That's all for this week. Thanks for watching.
Poppy. Always choose me. They shift and twist, push back again. They're always trying to consume me. I cannot let it in. They'll take my everything. Believe me, nothing I've lost. I'm feeling no. I don't wanna bend to my own loneliness. I'll scream till nothing's left on and on. 'Cause they push and pull me down, and I'm forced to face who I've become. The silence screams so loud. I climb myself before the bottom. I need a new way. Give me a new way. 'Cause they push and pull me down, and I'm forced to face the who I've become. The silence screams so loud. I cut myself before the bottom. I need a new way. Give me a new way. Are you gonna get up?
On to Ronin Pro news. We had Ronin Pro Season 6, Episode 15. Airwolf, set to face Nick Lincoln, would be attacked during his entrance by Jamari Mito. The match against Nick Lincoln was thrown out as they attempted to get things under control. Franco would face HTB picking up an impressive win. Riley Kingston would face Beef Bucket picking up the win. Frankie Rush would face Rage Robbins. Rage and Violence would try their best to swing this in Robbins' favour, eventually leading to Jamari Mito being expelled from ringside and Rush picking up the win. The Monster would face Nikita Bolek and Gabriel Warren. Bolek and Warren picking up the win via referee stoppage. Sana faced Paul Masters in the main event, Sana picking up the win. We also had Ronin Pro Fight Club Episode 15. Diego Sanchez would face Elia Taito. Sanchez picking up the win. Jeremy Mason would face the Doctor. Jeremy Mason picking up the win. Kobayashi would face Pablo Honey. Pablo Honey picking up the win. Monster Shaw would face some local talent. A quick win for Monster Shaw. Gacy would face Yuri. This was one hell of a match. Gacy picking up the win with both men being stretched to their limits. Aquino Dai would face Jack Irvin in the main event. A bloody match, Jack Irvin picking up the win. We also got some more news regarding the Airwolf Jamari Mito controversy.
Airwolf. I gotta hand it to you. I actually gotta give you your props. Because you went to NEW and took back the Grand Championship because a so-called king was so far up his own ass that he didn't even realize how much the title actually means to Ronin Pro. I gotta give you your props on that. But I feel like you owe me a lot. Because I stayed here. I stayed in Ronin Pro. I held everything down while you were trying to chase after the so-called king in his own world. And now that you brought your title back, and now that you're claiming that you're the rightful champion, it's only right that you come up against the one true king. And it's not Charlie Braddock. It's me, the pure athlete of strength and skill, Mr. 100% Violence, and the face of Ronin Pro. Me, Jamari Mito. Because it's only right after we basically traded licks that we have ourselves a proper battle. So like I said to my last opponent, bring your A game. Prove that you're the rightful champion. Prove that you can best me one-on-one. Because if not, I'm going to run your ass over. I'm going to take my title from you claiming that you're the rightful champion when you would really not be. And I'm going to prove to everybody why the face of Ronin Pro isn't a king, it isn't a wolf, it's a pure athlete who, and I hate using this term, stands on business. That's all I gotta say. Cut the film. We're done.
On to Pro Wrestling Universal News. We got a roll call for the Grizzly Tournament.
Bitch, you look so damn freaked. You can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't speak. You wanna scream, fuck the police, but the words are getting stuck behind your teeth. Yeah, I'm an outlaw, baby, with a southpaw view. Donald's a bitch and Black Putin is too. Like, how can you stomach the shit that they do? Just ask Pussy Riot what those girls went through, and it feels like someone took a crack pipe, lit it with a torchlight, and threw it on a gas line. Yeah, there is fire everywhere. Watch what they're doing to you. So tonight I'm gonna travel to a past life and take on all the bad guys and signal with a...
We got Zero Channel, PWU The Grizzly Tournament 2024 Day 1. Jack Blaze faced Patriot Kid. Patriot Kid picking up the win. Donnie Rock faced NEW's Alex Crom. Donnie Rock picking up the win. Aroa Rama faced Oz. On to New Extremes Wrestling news. We had New Extremes Wrestling, Brawl number 380. Diamond Alley faced the Emulator. Diamond Alley picking up the win. We then heard from the Outlaws. We then heard from the Phantom. Injection action next as Sean O'Grady faced Tasmania over 3 rounds. There were some issues with the scores displayed, and the result the announcer was given during this. The end result was as Irwin stated on commentary, Tasmania 10, Sean O'Grady 8. We then heard from NEW Men's World Champion, Cowboy Roy. We then had an Ace in the Hole segment with Aaron Ace as the guest. The Lion Pit would face the Wolf's Den in tag team action in the main event. The Lion Pit picking up the win via count out. Over to Reno for his rating.
World Championship cause pop on Saturday. Brienne of Mars versus House Macabre. 3 stars. Erica Idol versus Ray Saint. 1 star. Gorgon versus DJ Wolf versus Scourge versus Nathan Sanders. 5 stars. Ronin Pro, Season 6, Episode 15. Franco versus HTB. 3 stars. Riley Kingston versus Beef Bucket. 2 stars. Frankie Rush versus Rage Robbins. 3 stars. The Monster versus Nikita Bolek and Gabriel Warren. 3 stars. Sana versus Paul Masters. 3 stars. Ronin Pro, Fight Club, Episode 15. Diego Sanchez versus Elia Taito. 1 star. The Doctor versus Jeremy Mason. 3 stars. Kobayashi versus Pablo Honey. 3 stars. Monster Shaw versus Local Talent. 2 stars. Gacy versus Yuri. 4 stars. Aquino Dai versus Jack Irvin. 3 stars. PWU, the Grizzly Tournament 2024 Day 1. Jack Blaze versus Patriot Kid. 2 stars. Donnie Rock versus Alex Crom. 3 stars. Aroa Rama versus Oz. 3 stars. New Extremes Wrestling Brawl number 380. Diamond Ali versus the Emulator. 3 stars. Sean O'Grady versus Tasmania. 4 stars. The Lion Pit versus the Wolf's Den. 2 stars. This brings the weekly averages to 3TP-4.1 stars. New Extremes Wrestling, 3.5 stars. Ronin Pro, 3.3 stars. Zero Channel, 3.1 stars. Color TV, 3.7 stars. WCC, 3.5 stars. Sidebar, 2.8 stars.
Well, that's all from us for this week's show. Links to all the Triple Threat Promotion shows we've covered can be found in the description of this video or on 3TP.page. We'll be back next week for another Monday Mania. Next Monday at noon UK time. We'll see you then.